refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built to win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another great episode of FFC. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Week 10 is in the books, right? It's like 10 weeks of football have just flown by. Like, oh my goodness. Hey, you know who's shocking me right now? Stephon Diggs. It's cold outside. He out there balling in New England. Can't be mad. He might shut me up this year. Keep an eye out. He might shut me up. I don't know. But we had a good week of football this week. Really, Bills? You make it a mission to come out here and do the Chiefs like you did. Just to look stupid against the Dolphins? Like, oh my God. Sometimes I hate football. That game made no sense to me. I lost money on that game. That sucked. I didn't see it coming. I'm sorry. I thought the Bills would actually turn the corner, show some strength, right? You got the Patriots literally walking away with this division again. All you had to do is beat the Dolphins, have 2 division wins, right? Now you're back on top. Now, we got to deal with this if and or but, because now we got to wait for the second game between the Patriots and the Bills, which the Bills will win, and we'll see what the records are around that time. But I don't know. The Bills are weird because the games they win. Well, no, they're not weird. The games they win, they're not playing against good teams when they win. When they play against good teams, I can't even say that because the Dolphins ain't a good team. I have nowhere to go with that. I have no idea what's wrong with the Bills. They have no consistency. They have weird chemistry. I don't know. I don't know if they're literally playing with Vegas and that's why they make it look so bad. And then in the fourth quarter they try to spark something, and then maybe just because they made a boneheaded mistake and turned the ball over, it didn't work in their favor this time. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on with the Bills. I know if they keep going in this direction, they ain't making it to the Super Bowl. And if they don't make it to the Super Bowl again, in this man's long year tenured of getting a lot of money to do absolutely nothing, well, then we're going to have to hop off the Dolphins and their ignorance and hop back on the Bills. Because then we're going to talk to McDermott and see, hey, buddy, what's going on? What's going on over here in Buffalo? Because something's got to change, okay? It just the game was stupid bad. Like, how do you lose to the Dolphins? And then you don't even have an ounce of comeback mentality at all in this game. Like, you didn't care because this team only had 2 wins. Like, I don't know, man. The Bills are weird to me. I can't explain it. I lost money. That's what pisses me off. Put my money on the Bills, and this is what they do to me against the Dolphins. So I'm not too happy about that. Anyway, besides their sorry asses, I paid fine. What did we have? We had a Thursday night game with the Raiders and the Broncos. Guys, this game was so boring. Oh my God, this game was so freaking boring. It's not bad enough that my night at work that night was just slow because business was just slow. It's a slow season right now. So it was a slow Thursday. Just to have that game come on and be the absolute worst, boring game on a Thursday night. Like, anybody pay attention? Like, I get it. I had the Broncos winning this game, but again, not from 3-4 touchdowns, not from great running. Simply for the simple fact, if they got down, they were just gonna find some ugly way to get in the end zone and win it. They won by 3. I had this game by 3. If you watched last week, now I had it 21-17 or like 14-17. I had it 3 points. No matter what it was, I had the Broncos winning by 3. Yeah, they won by 3, but really 10-7. That's what you get. This is why I hate Thursday night football games, bro. There is no effort in these games whatsoever. The only effort that there was for them not to lose to the Raiders. That was it. It was a boring game. It was probably the worst game of the season so far. Next up, we had a morning game. The Colts. Let me tell you, I get it. They took their little belt to ass last week or the week before from the Steelers. Still definitely needed it because boy, oh boy, do they look bad. Hey, look, we tried it, Rodgers. Everybody has tried it with Rodgers. He keeps trying this other trying to follow the trend. The quarterback trying to go to a team set and win, and it ain't work. Look, Chris Paul tried it. Chris Paul ain't got a championship. The league, it ain't even the league being at it. Look, life, karma is a mother, and look, you are an ugly person inside here, Chris Paul, basketball. Okay, playing on the championship. Okay, it's just karma. This is all it is. And I just feel like it's the same kind of karma with Aaron Rodgers, man. Like you're not good people, guys. He's just not good people. I don't know what else to tell you. But the Colts put belt to ass to the Falcons, 31-25. It was a good game, but hey, look, what I tell y'all about that boy, Michael Penix. No, it's not. It's just let's look at the numbers. Because 288 of those numbers that went to Jonathan Taylor. What a day he had. 12 for 28 for 177 yards for 1 touchdown for Michael Penix. The fact that they even had 25 points was shocking to me. Okay, that was shocking to me. You get it, bro? How you had what for rushing? Michael Penix had 1 attempt. -1 yard. -1 interception. Oh no, I'm looking at it wrong. -1 yard. Average was -1. Long is -1. That's bad. Oh God. Drake London, however, hey, I've been telling y'all about my boy London since last year. Yeah, last year. I've been telling because I saw when he was with Kirky. And that's the thing about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is the type of quarterback, he will let you know what type of weapons you have. Meaning, because Kirk Cousins can throw a football. People need to understand that. And the thing about it is, that's how you know if you got receivers and players on your team. Because if you can catch the ball from Kirk Cousins, you are actually really, really good. Meaning, he will throw it into double coverage if you're a number one. He's that type of quarterback. He will take his chances if he sees an open lane. If he can throw the back shoulder, Drake London was eating those shits up. I'm sorry, I paid the fine. He was eating it up last year, okay? That's what I was like, they got a number one. That's all you have to see. And then, a lot of quarterbacks, you want to throw the back shoulder, on double coverage, see if that guy can catch the ball. But it's just the fact that Kirk Cousins has been doing that his whole career. So did he not look good with Stephon Diggs? Come on now. My only gripe with Stephon Diggs was he was bad in the wintertime of football. That's my only gripe with Stephon Diggs. And that's a lot of receivers. They're just not good in the winter. They don't like some receivers, players they're not good in cold weather environments. Especially if you grew up in the South your whole life, you go, bro. I'm telling you, the reason why they went and got the Colts or the Bills went and got Keon Coleman is for the simple fact he played in the cold. He is a big wide receiver that played in the cold. That's not what they had with Stephon Diggs. It's not that they had problems with Stephon Diggs, but in the cold weather, he shrunk. I don't know what to tell you. But That's what I love about Drake London, man. He showed last year with Kirk Cousins he could be a number one. Now what's being shown is he needs a quarterback. Okay, that's definitely what's being shown. 6 receptions for 104 yards and 1 touchdown for Drake London. That was a great game. But the man who did it all, that boy Jonathan Taylor had 32 rushing attempts for 244 yards and 3 touchdowns. If you had Jonathan Taylor on your fantasy team, I mean, I'm pretty sure you kisses, flowers, bouquets, you were big stomping. Like, I know it was good. I know. And it was so good because I think we're still going through bye weeks. Some people had Jonathan Taylor and an empty spot. Some people had Jonathan Taylor and nothing else, but they won. So because in 18-team leagues, man, in 16-team leagues, one player is all you really gonna have to carry you. So Jonathan Taylor has carried fantasy football in week 10. So if you had Jonathan Taylor on your team, congratulations on you. I know there was no one that could have beaten you. Understand? If you lost with Jonathan Taylor, I need answers. I definitely need answers. How bad was your team that you lost with Jonathan Taylor? If you lost to Jonathan Taylor, tell me your pain. Tell me how bad it was. Tell me if Jonathan Taylor knocked you out of the playoffs. Oh, because we about that time, guys. It's we're in that realm where some people they ended up with that 7th loss already. They got number 6 and they shaking because they can't get no more. Oh, Niori, I hope that ain't us. I hope we didn't take 2 losses in a row. Henderson went off this weekend. Hopefully he played for you. We're going to find out in a minute. I haven't gotten to the comment section yet. Y'all keep lighting up the comments. We will get to each and every comment as they come in. Ask me as many questions. We're going to get through these games, and then we will jump right into the comment section. All right, next up, the kudos to the Colts, man. Good win. That was a good win for what Saul said. This is his first win. He didn't play last week. When the Jets won, he didn't play in that game. So this was actually his very first win. That's crazy. So good kudos for Sauce. Let's see. Who was next? We have Ravens and the Vikings. I told you, Ravens are about to go on a 4 or 5 game winning streak. This was the second of that winning streak against the Vikings, who are not that good right now. Again, 19 points is what J.J. McCarthy gave you guys. 19 points. He didn't play football pretty much all year long. Okay, he's had 2 little save games that he saved the day, and that's it. That's it. Now you're about to see the turmoil of J.J. McCarthy. Saints, Panthers, that one shocked me. I did not see the Saints winning this game 17-7. Not at all, especially after losing the receiver. I thought the Panthers were kind of like on a roll, especially with Rico Dowell. Here they go, right back to being the Panthers, losing in a division game to the Saints. At home at that, by the way. That's crazy. Jets, Browns. You know, and the funny thing was, anybody watch this game and see how exciting it was? It was actually a pretty good game. The Jets got a second win. Don't get too happy. I mean, they played the Browns. Let's not get too crazy about it. But yeah, good win for the Jets, 27-20. I did pick the Browns in this game, so I lost. Patriots versus the Bucks. I picked the Patriots in this game. They did handle the Bucks pretty well, 28-23. This was a good game. Not a nail biter. I think the Patriots pretty much had the muscle in this game the whole game. And I kind of expressed that to you guys because I did say that the Patriots have probably like one of the top defenses in the league right now, especially under Mike Vrabel. So this engine is booming, baby. I love seeing the Patriots back on top. Giants and the Bears. Bears win this game 24-20. And Dabo Williams gets fired. Look here. Dabo, you want to know you got fired? Because your quarterback lost a tooth. Tell me I'm wrong and lying if you think so. Your quarterback lost a tooth in a game he had no business running and moving like he was in. Why is that? Because, boy, you had him looking like Daniel Jones this weekend. He looked. What was the difference? You are not an offensive coach. You could not find yourself an offensive coach, and it bit you in the behind over and over to the point your quarterback lost a tooth. I know his mama was on the phone with the organization. It's an hefty dental bill because that tooth going back in. You got fired, buddy. When you saw it come out of his mouth, you should have known your job was gone. You put basically that little minor thing, a tooth, that could have been his ankle, that could have been his neck, that could have been his back because of the way you designed that offense and the way the quarterbacks are in that offense. It's horrible. And you caused that kid to lose a tooth, buddy. You got fired over a tooth. That is the way your hat will be hung on the wall of banner, because you ain't got no banner. You got a tooth with a hat that says you're fired, buddy. You got to be kidding me. Of any way you could have gone out in this business, a tooth took you out. That's me, coach. I'm gonna find that little thing. Make fun of you. You lost to a tooth, buddy. You lost your job to a tooth. Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13, as we discussed, because Bills have no idea what they're trying to do. I don't understand the Bills. I have no words. How do you even let them? It's not even the fact that you lost. You know what's funny? I could have understand more if the Bills lost like 17-13. Maybe Josh Allen just makes a boneheaded turnover. Boom. That's the touchdown they lose. But no, somehow you allowed the Dolphins to put 30 on you. You got to be disgraced. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Texans, Jaguars. Didn't see this coming. Davis Mills. Didn't I? I'm telling you, I didn't see that game coming. I thought the Jaguars had this. The addition of Jacoby Myers was such a big deal, right? Right? Oh, he might have a concussion too. His quarterback a concussion and a tooth. Yeah, you got fired, buddy. But no, the Jaguars suck. And the Texans proved it with 36 points to 29. This game here had me laughing at work. The Cardinals and the Seahawks. Guys, listen to me. This game was 28-0 in the first quarter. The first quarter. This game was 28-0 in the first quarter. They lost 44-22. But this game had 28 points in the first quarter. I mean, damn. I mean, good win for the Seahawks, but boy, Cardinals, we've got a lot to discuss within this organization because these fans have not had great football since the days of Kurt Warner. I'm serious. Like, Kyler Murray has not played football at all in the realm of greatness at all. Since he's been here, since he's gotten paid, since he stays hurt, and that's what you get. Circle runs, pops in the air, a lot of wasted talent, i.e. Marvin Harris Jr. I'm just saying, whatever was believed in Kyler Murray needs to be studied, because what false belief did you have in this fool? Keep those comments coming, everybody. I will be getting to those very soon. I just didn't understand what belief they had in this kid. I didn't see it, and I'm to this day, I'm not wrong. Kyler Murray has been a bust. His entire career, Kyler Murray has been a bust. Call of Duty has been more important to this guy than football. Rams, another great 4:00 blowout against the 49ers, another divisional game. So you got Seahawks, Rams. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for this Seahawks Rams game. Oh, God, that game is going to be so good. They should move that game to a primetime environment. Somebody should flex it. Please, if there is any football entity that listens and watches my show and has that kind of power and plug and pull, please flex this game. Whenever they play Seahawks and Rams, this needs to be flexed. I don't care who has home field advantage. It needs to be flexed to a primetime environment. Monday night, Sunday night. Nothing else. I'm not gonna put this shit on no Thursday night. I'll protest and never watch football again. I promise you. This game needs to be on prime time. Friday, you can even put it on Thanksgiving. That's the only Thursday I'll give you is Thanksgiving Thursday. But you got time. You got time if it comes around that time. But that's the only one that's acceptable. Thanksgiving is the only acceptable primetime game. Damn them Cowboys. If we see them all the time, put them at 12. But if you're not, Sunday or Monday, this game needs to be flexed to a primetime environment. I need the spotlight on Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford. Like, oh my goodness, this game is going to be crazy. Do that one, I get it. Oh well. At least I get to watch it because I don't have to work till 4. But it needs to be in a primetime environment for real. It really does. This game would be really good in primetime. All right. But yeah, Rams put up 42-26 on the 49ers. I told you guys that addition of Devontae Adams to the Rams was going to be absolute gold, and it has been paying off game after game. I'm watching Matthew Stafford back there sit in the pocket just look so happy and comfortable and engineered and does what he wants to do. Again, when you can sit on the microphone with Sean McVay because he's annoying you because you understand what he's doing. You know his play calls. You understand, but he's just talking and talking. Yeah, all right, shut up. Like, guys, he's still talking. Like, when you can do that in the huddle, that's love. That's camaraderie. That is a coach and a player that truly understands. No matter how many times Matthew Stafford said, shut up, that coach kept running his mouth in his ear. Why? Because he knew he could. How do you understand this? Look at their record and look at what they're doing on the football field. It is camaraderie. Sorry, it is the only other explanation. These two work well together. No matter who annoys who, it's not the annoyance of this guy. I can't stand him. Nope, it ain't that kind of annoyance. It's the annoyance of, no, I need that in my life. I'm sorry. It just, he gets on my nerves, but yeah, for some strange reason, I need it. This is what you're getting. It's the best quarterback combo of coach and quarterback I've seen in a very, 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 very long time. And they get it. And the same for Sam Darnold and this coach for Seattle. Put respect on Seattle coach's name. He has turned this organization around tremendously. I got to put respect on coaching staffs like that. So kudos to both the Rams and the Seahawks, and I can't wait for that division rival game. Lions, Commanders, 44-22. I mean, the Commanders don't have anything. They lost their quarterback. Like, I get it. It's 44, but I don't know. To me, though, the 44 points for the Lions still just seems fluky. I'm sorry. For fantasy purposes, it is working great. I'm not taking nothing of that away. I'm speaking regular season, real football, where who's going to the playoffs and who's going to the Super Bowl. We all know it ain't going to be the Detroit Lions. It's just something about this team that's fake, and it's going to get exposed really, really soon. I don't know what it is. I mean, I kind of do. I just think they've had it easy when they've come into certain games because key players have been out in those games, or they've had an easy schedule. That's just how my eyes visualize it. Okay. I could be wrong. I could be just talking noise. I can come in the chat and be like, Coach, you own something. The Lions are doing great football. And I fight with people that work about it. I'm dead ass. I fight with people that work about it. But you lost to the Vikings last week. See, that's what bothers me. If you're so great, how you lose to the Vikings last week? It's one game. I get it. But see, it's the style and the way that they lost that shows me y'all not ready for no playoffs. You're going to lose in the playoffs. You know, the Bucs showed me when they lost to the Patriots. That was a tough game, a tough defense that they went up against, and they almost came back and they could have come back and win. What I mean by that is the Bucs have a better chance in the playoffs against a tougher defense than the Detroit Lions do. That's my point. You put the Detroit Lions against a tough defense, they're coming out in the playoffs. The Bucs actually might have a shot of stealing the game and winning the game, depending on how tough the defense is going there that they're going up against. Because the only defense in that division, in that conference, that worries me for the Bucs is the Rams. That's it. I have Rams Bucs in the NFC title game, and that is the only team that is, for me, stopping the Bucs from getting into the Super Bowl because of that defense. Only defense I'm worried about. Steelers, Chargers. Steelers can only put up 10 points against the Chargers 15th best defense. It's crazy. 10 points. You got DK Metcalf. I don't know who the receivers, which really aren't much. You didn't make any trades. You could have got Jalen Waddle. You didn't want him. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Steelers. They look pretty mediocre. Quarterback could just be old and thinking he could do it, and it's just not working out. Do you bench Aaron Rodgers at this point? You can't. You kind of got to ride the season out. What else you going to do? Go get Russell Wilson? Had a chance, didn't you? Oh, boy. But Chargers put the belt to the behind, 25-10. And then another boring game, because this was pretty boring. It was boring. And the Packers are pretty much showing their colors. They lost to the Eagles 10-7. Mind you, if you were here when I did schedule predictions, the Eagles' schedule is literally, the Eagles' record is literally mirroring exactly what I had. And mind you, the Packers and the Bucks, like good teams in the NFC, are teams that I had losing to the Eagles this year. And they did. And both of those teams, well, not the Packers. Packers might be the only team that's not making it to the playoffs. Bears are looking a lot stronger than the Packers are looking. I don't know, Jordan Love in the offense, man, it looks soft. It looks weak. It's like it has no command outside of Josh Jacobs. And now, y'all are wasting Josh Jacobs' talent because you cannot move the ball offensively. That ticks me off. Another chance this man has to go off, and here you are wasting his talent away because y'all can't move the ball offensively in the air. So I don't know. Packers need to figure it out pretty close because Caleb Williams and the Bears, man, look. As of right now, I think they're leading in the division. No, second, because Detroit leads in the division right now. Bears are second in the division. But yeah, these passes from Jordan Love look timid, look unprepared. I don't know. I'm not feeling the Packers. Like, again, here we are. I had them in the beginning of the season in the playoffs. They had a good game, and then the season just cracked away. All right. Keep those comments coming. We will be getting to those real here soon. We're going to jump right in since I did miss yesterday because it was Veterans Day. I'm a veteran, so I had to celebrate yesterday. So that is why we did not have an FFC episode yesterday. So that's why we are going over our Week 10 recap right now, and we're going to get into our predictions for Week 11 and get you guys ready for Week 11 when we get to these comments. So for Week 11, starting tomorrow, we have the Jets and the Patriots. Our Patriots are going to win this game at home, hands down. I do not foresee them losing to the Jets at home on a Thursday night, no matter how bad Thursday night games are. Sunday, we have Commanders and the Dolphins. I actually have the Dolphins winning this game. Commanders are not playing good football. They do not have their quarterback. So this should actually be an easy win for the Miami Dolphins on Sunday. Tell you what, look. This dude is all happy in the press conference. Look, he look clean. He look like he ain't been drinking. Why? Because they're going up against the Washington Commanders with no quarterback. This piece of crap is oh boy. Now, here's the thing. The Dolphins could be playing better because that trash GM is gone. I don't know. I told y'all. Things happen when certain people get fired. Things change. So we'll see what happens. But he's trolling right now because they're playing the Commanders with no quarterback. So he gets on my nerves sometimes. He acts like a child. You weren't acting like that when you were just only sitting at 2 wins. But now you're going to have a back-to-back wins at home. So now you're trolling. So no, don't do that, buddy. Don't do that. But yes, I do have the Dolphins winning this game. I hope they lose just because he's trolling. Falcons, Panthers. Both teams took losses that they didn't need to take. I'm going to go with the Falcons at home in this game. Godly, I swear to God, I hope they don't blow this. But yeah, we got to go with the Falcons this late in the season at Week 11. We're going at home. We got to win this game because we are, what's our record right now? The Falcons are 3-6, and the Panthers are 5-5. We have the Falcons. I'll tell you what, if Penix has a bad game, he's getting benched. I think if he has a bad game this game, he's going to get benched. If it's close enough that he's playing bad, but whoever the backup is, Kirk Cousins, whoever it is that's back there, if they can come in, and they can win, They're going to bench Penix in this game. Let's see. Bengals and the Steelers. Part 2. Okay. So we got to give this game to the Steelers, right? Like, you cannot lose to Joe Flacco twice, right? So, yes, we're going to go with the Steelers. Took an ugly, stupid loss last week to the Chargers. You cannot lose this week to the Bengals at home. So, Unk game part 2. Here we go. Give me the Steelers by 2. That's an ugly win, right? Give me the Steelers by 2. Packers, Giants. So Dabo is fired. Dart has no tooth. I really don't know how this game is going to go. Packers play bad. They're playing bad football. I need to know who the... We're going to go... I'm going to go with the Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers on the road. Bad loss they had against the Eagles. We're going to go with the Packers on the road. The Giants have no offense. They have no receivers unless they start throwing the ball all over the place because Dabo got fired. There we go. But we'll go with the Packers in this game. Let's see. Jaguars, Chargers. We're going to go with the Chargers in this game, of course. Jaguars are not good. The coach, again, it's not the coach. It is Sunshine himself. Okay. He is not a good quarterback. Trevor Lawrence has not played good football in his entire career of being a quarterback at the Jacksonville Jaguar organization. Okay. He is not. Tell me a year in fantasy football. Tell me a year in fantasy football you drafted Trevor Lawrence and you went to the finals in fantasy football. Tell me he was on your team that long that you won a championship with Trevor Lawrence's name attached to it. Not on the bench, as your starting quarterback, leading quarterbacks in fantasy football. In a world far, far from here, it may have become true. Maybe in Trevor Lawrence's world, it happened 5 times over. But in the real world, that answer is 0. Dude is trash, okay? Hot garbage. Ezekiel Elliott type falling over trash can. Garbage, okay? Trash. Bears, Vikings. All right, part 2. I'm going to go with Chicago because they lost the first one, and they will not lose 2 in a row to the Vikings. Not this close to having a chance to make it to the playoffs. They're going to split with them, and they're going to end up with a better record over the Vikings. Yeah, Chicago, because we are not going to lose this game on the road after we lost this game at home in week 1. We will not do that, okay? All right, so we're going to go with the Chicago Bears on the road November 16th. Got it? Cool. Texans, Titans. Romo Doone's going to have 2 touchdowns. Texans, Titans. Give me the Texans on the road. Titans bad. Give me the Texans on the road. This game is going to be about as ugly as the Broncos and who was it? Who was that ugly game? Broncos and Raiders on this Thursday night. This is going to be pretty ugly. I think it's going to have points like 24-21 Texans. Ravens and the Browns. Give me the Ravens. Ravens by 10. Give me Ravens by 10 in this game. Bucks and the Bills. Ooh. Bills, what's your record? 6-3. 6-3. Holy hell. It would be this kind of game, wouldn't it? They got the Bills at a 67% win probability. And this could be the first of when they see each other. So you know what I'm going to do? Whoever wins this game, the other one wins the Super Bowl. Because they'll have a rematch in the Super Bowl. Maybe. If the Rams don't interrupt that rematch. Give me the Bucks over the Bills in this game. Yeah. Give me the Bucks over the Bills in this game. I don't know if the Bills will lose 2 in a row in this division back to back. They lost to the Patriots. I don't know if they're going to lose to the Bills this week. I get that they have the Bills at a 67% chance rate, but I'm sure that shit was even higher against the Dolphins last week. Huh? Yeah, exactly. So we'll go with the Buccaneers on the road. That's my upset game of the week, actually. That'll be my upset game of the week. All right, where are we? We got 49ers and Cardinals. The two teams that got their ass whipped last week play each other this week. Give me... Okay, Google, when will Kyler Murray play football again?
On the website NFL.com, they say, Murray will rest and rehab for 4 weeks, eligible to return December 7th against the Rams.
That's a lie, right? That cannot be for real. He's been out. Okay, let me go look up something else. That's not for real. The one time Google answers me, that's the answer. Is Kyler Murray's basically not playing again until December 7th? No, we're not going to believe that. Anytime I talk to the dang on Google, they tell me it don't never understand me. Always. Every single answer. It doesn't understand. And this time, it knew that Kyler Murray can't. Google knows Kyler Murray's not playing football, guys. Google knows it. Okay. Murray. Kyler Murray. Son of a... I can't. I'm not seeing this right now. Guys, chat. I'm not seeing this. Kyler Murray has not played football since week 6. Okay? Since week 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks is week 10. He has not played football in 4 weeks. He should have been on IR, right? He should have. Last time I checked, when a player is not going to play for 4 weeks, it's IR. It's IR, right? But they put him on day to day. He even went through a bye week in week 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. 5 weeks you haven't touched the football field. And you're telling me now that Kyler Murray will rest and rehab for 4 weeks. And he's basically on injured reserve, eligible to come back week 14. So again, here we are. 9 weeks of football and no Kyler Murray. $280-something million from this organization. Trash. This has got to be a joke. So for the next month on IR, he is going to have probably the highest Call of Duty stats known to man. He is on IR. He's been out for 5 weeks. Now he's on IR for 4 weeks. To rehab and rest is what it. Chat, I can't do this. I can't. I don't know. Chat. Hey, chat, do me a favor. Drop every Cardinal player you have. Just drop them off. I'm sorry. Just drop them off. They're not doing nothing. They're not doing, because they're not going to do it with Jacoby. They're not. It looked good for a little bit. It was a little spark, but no. This team's about to hit the dog. 49ers are going to win. 49ers are going to win. This team's going to hit the dog. They're just going to fall. This man got away with not playing football for 9 weeks. And here I am. Every week, here I am. Every year. This is my third year doing this show. I've been a part of R2L for about 5 or 6 years. So 6 years I've been doing this total. Prior to that, I had a podcast. Okay. So I've been doing this little thing since let me make sure I get my numbers crunched correctly. Since 2020. 2021. I've been doing this since 2020, 2021. Okay? Clowning Murray, clowning Josh Allen for these expensive contracts that have turned into absolutely nothing. I have podcasts on Spotify. Oh, you can go back and listen to it. Weeks and we call On the Field. That's what it was called. It's called On the Field with Coach. And I was doing it. You just didn't see my face. But I did a whole lot of voice running in my mouth about these fools. So it's I have receipts on airwaves saying the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over again. He runs around in a circle, he throws the ball in the air, and he misses 9 weeks of football. Every year. And here we are. He's about as consistent as Stephon Diggs in the cold. And right now, Stephon Diggs in the cold is looking a lot better than Kyler Murray in Call of Duty. Some people just don't grow up, okay? Look, I was here in my world in a lifetime where they had Jamarcus Russell as a Raiders quarterback. You know how bad that was? Or when the Raiders tried to create this fantastical defense with this cornerback with this long, weird name, and when that defense was literally the worst defense ever put together, he fell off the planet Earth because I don't even know where he is anymore. That's how bad that crap was. So I've seen a lot of bad stuff, okay? Guess where this is? Right there with it. Oh, Kyler Murray, you are a hot piece of nothing. How do you you make Tua look good? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is bad. You're the 30th ranked position because you don't play. Like, you don't do your job. I'll be honest with you, Kyler Murray should be investigated. I think he stole from this organization. I think players that get a lot of money and do not put up, I think they got to find, there has to be some type of penalty to pay that back. You just say, no, the organization gave them that money. That's their fault. But you know what? Then it's y'all's fault too, because you believed in it. And I kept sitting here telling y'all, no, that was stupid. They should have gave them all that money. No, coach, it's the market. That's what you got to pay for. What else you gonna do? Nothing. Go find another way to win. Instead of grabbing this guy and just handing him over a check just because he's all we got, you got to be kidding me. Well, since that's all you got, this is all you get. 9 weeks. Not even. He might not play again this year. You understand what I'm telling you? He's not supposed to come back till week 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. You think he's playing the last 4 games? Come on, people. For what? They're not going to win. They're not going into the playoffs. They're not going to be anything. So you really think Kyler Murray's actually playing football again this year? Waste of a contract. And I mean, he is absolutely, I hope it is clear now to every fan that watches football that this guy should have his head on a stick. Like it is, you have robbed fans of dreams, bro. Like you don't care, Kyler. Like I don't care what nobody says. This dude does not care about people. He does not care about football. He cares about himself and what he just wants to do. He does not care. I don't like. Show me where his passion for the game is. Show me where his grit, his grind is. All they do is complain about how hard this dude does not work. He put a clause in your contract that says they want you to study more. And you got mad about that. But I bet you they don't never have to ask you to be a top player in Call of Duty. I bet you come to work bragging about it to your homie and to the rest of the fools that probably play with you, all the bench boys that play with you, because they feel you something. Because you got the money, you can splurge on their ass. And then your money gonna dry up. And then they're gonna turn their back on you because the new guy that's gonna come in and play quarterback, which I believe the Cardinals will be drafting the quarterback this year. And I say that to say this, young players, play hard, show out, become the next Arizona Cardinals quarterback. This organization is a great organization, and it deserves greatness. It deserves a leader. Okay, get Kyler Murray out of here. I want somebody to want that job. I swear to you, I want a quarterback to come in and want to put Kyler Murray out. This organization, the Arizona Cardinals, is a great organization. Okay, they have been a great organization for a long time. They have just not been able to get back on track on having great players and getting back into that winning form, but they will be back. And all they need to do for that formula is get rid of the bad seed in Kyler Murray and just move on. Start completely from scratch. Be a 3-14 team for real. Like, don't hold on to play. Just abandon it all. Let Connor go in free agency this year. Go to another team. Be great. Keep Trey Benson. Grab somebody else out the draft. Just revamp. And it's just because he's young. Just revamp this entire team. Get rid of the players off the defense. Let them go somewhere. Let your great ones go be great. Just start over as an organization and start with that by getting rid of Kyler Murray and let somebody else just come in and just take the. I even like the coach. I don't even think the coach is that bad. I just think he has a bad, toxic player on this team that needs to go. Point blank. Period. All right, back to the last bit of scores. We coming to the comments real soon, chat. Coming to the comments. I see y'all lit me up. I got 29 comments in there. I'm excited. All right, we got it is next week, but it's at 4:00. No, please, NFL, please. I gotta find a way to write a letter by like tomorrow or email. They need to flex this game. This needs to be. They have Eagles, Lions in prime time. No, they got Cowboys. They need to put Cowboys Raiders at 4:00, man. No, nobody want to see that trash ass game on Monday night. Move that Seattle Seahawks and Rams game to Monday. Oh my God, that would be so crazy. The NFL hates us though. They would never do something so juicy. They don't hear us. Somehow they thought the Raiders and the Cowboys was a better game on Monday Night Football. Yeah, two defenses that can't catch water. But let's let the world watch how trash they are. Yeah, instead of a great Seahawks Rams game that would just put numbers in their pockets like they've never ever seen. And the game is at SoFi. The game is at SoFi Stadium. Are you? Sometimes my passion can be too much. I'm sorry because I didn't know that the NFL could be this ignorant. They started flexing every game they wanted to flex before, but now you have a team that is oh boy, would you look at that? Rams 7-2, Seahawks 7-2. The win probability is 40 to 59. You're telling me you don't want to flex this game to Sunday night? I'll keep the Eagles, okay? I'll keep the Eagles on Sunday night. That's fine. You're telling me you won't flex this game to a Monday night game? And how perfect would it be at a Monday night game for the simple fact that this game is on the West Coast? Oh my God. Can I work for the NFL? I don't want like real money. I just like want to give ideas. Like, can I get paid like $5 a day just to like help you guys? Because come on, couldn't have been this hard to think of. Like, you guys flex games all the time. You have so much time to do this. It's only Wednesday, okay? Please. Oh my God, this game is gonna be such a waste, bro. Anyway, I got the Rams. I got the Rams at home in SoFi. That should be a Monday night game because of how great this game is going to be. It's going to be the game of the week, and it should be on Monday Night Football. I'm sorry, I paid the fine. Anyway, Ravens, Browns. Give me the Ravens against the Browns. Did they just play the Browns? Do they have a back-to-back? No, they play the Vikings. All right, so yeah, Ravens, Browns. Give me the Ravens in this game. This will be their third game in their winning streak. Absolutely. Chiefs, Broncos. Give me the Chiefs on the road. Broncos, again, they don't play really good football right now. They're playing just to win, but they're like Bo Nix isn't looking too good. And it could just be, a little bit of slump this year on him. Is this his third year though? Or second year? I gotta go look at that. Lions, Eagles. We have them at Sunday Night Football. Give me the Eagles at home on Sunday night. And the Cowboys and the Raiders. Jesus Christ. Give me the Cowboys against the Raiders, bro. Cowboys, let me tell you something. Because I don't even think y'all going to the playoffs. I think it was good for a minute. Y'all 3-5. You're done. You're done, son. It was good for a minute. But don't lose to the Raiders. Don't make it even worse. You might. That defense is pretty bad. Genty could have 3 touchdowns in this game because that's how bad the defense is. I'm telling you. But give me the Cowboys on the road. Give me the Cowboys on the road in this game. All right. We have gone through our predictions for this week, and I've cussed out some people this week. NFL, especially if they don't flex this game. All right, so let's hit the comment sections and let's see what you guys got for Coach today. Coach, 7-3. Singletary got me 14 points. Nice. I know that's all you had to lean on. So, I mean, it's great when all you have, it gives you what you need. That's good. Nice. 7-3. That's a good record in fantasy in a 14-team league, bro. That is a outstanding record, man. Nico, how we doing? I got some trades that's got accepted. Okay, what you got? What you get? So you traded away Ferg and Woody for Rico Dow. Okay. You traded straight Flacco for Bucky. Okay. And finally traded Zay and Sutton and Mahogany for Kyra Williams for Bijan and Pierce. Okay, nice. So you got Bijan and Kyra. That's good. Your running back room is set. Nice. Because that was our only issue going into finish. So did you win this week? That is the other question. I like what you did. Especially with all of this being able to get Rico, Kyron, and Bijan. So that is really, really good. But yeah, let me know how you did this week. Hey, how you doing, Alan? How is everything? Tron, how we doing today? Let's see. Would you trade Jalen? Is there trades still going on, or is this the last week of trades in fantasy football for anybody, or has anybody got like another week? I know everybody's leagues are different, so that's the only reason why I'm asking. I'm not saying that like, oh, you guys should be trading right now. That should be done. No. I actually truly want to know who's actually has leagues that are still trading, because I do know that leagues do it at different times. Or like they ended at different times. Some don't allow trades at all. Let's see. Would you trade Jalen Warren and Debo for Rashee Rice and Tyrone Tracy? Give me 1 second. Let Coach go look and crunch the numbers real quick. That is a very, very good question. So with Dabo Williams fired, I don't know what this offense is going to look like in in New York. They're playing Green Bay, whose defense has been pretty ass, to be honest with you. Tyrone Tracy's numbers aren't looking too good, though. I mean, they could pop for Green Bay, but that's the thing. That's what you don't want to wait. That's what you don't want to wonder, is because he's at. So, for instance, right, he has 71 yards. That's his highest yardage all season. But mind you, we've also had Scotabo playing. So last week against Chicago, who has a good defense, he put up 71 yards. He just didn't get a touchdown, so that's why he only had 8 points. What is your running back room like that you want Tyrone Tracy? Is it because you're trying to get rid of Jalen Warren? Is that the big issue? Priscilla, how are you? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Alan, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. All right, Nico, my roster now looks like this. Starters, a quarterback are Hurst, Baker. Running back is CMC, H.A., Bijan, and Dow. Nice. Receivers are St. Brown, Rice. Our tight end is McBride. Bench, you got Henry, Pierce, Bucky, Otten, Tez, Johnson, and Diggs. Nice. Did we win this week? Because if we are up one and we haven't gotten that 6th loss yet, we're close to the playoffs, Nico. I need to know where we are. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Alan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Lucas, how you doing? How are you? Let's see, as a fan of the Jets, I regret saying I hate my team. You want to know something funny? It's not that I'm not a fan of the Jets. I'm a fan of the Jets because I'm a fan of all 32 teams, even them dirty-ass fish, okay? I find it saddening that the New York Jets have not had great football since that of, is it Chad Pennington? If I'm saying that quarterback's name correctly, or was it a Cunningham? Was it either Pennington or Cunningham? And Mark Sanchez. Dead ass. Mark Sanchez. Because this before the butt fumble, people need to understand something before the butt fumble. He is a 2-time AFC Championship quarterback. No, not AFC Championship, but he's been to the AFC title game twice, okay? People also remember Mark Sanchez was one of the best red zone quarterbacks in the NFL. He had a running back. He had a good team. I'm going to tell you what happened with Mark Sanchez. It's the same thing that happened with Darrelle Revis. The Jets like to coddle their goal. It's weird. When Sanchez, they babied Sanchez to the point it pissed off Rex Ryan, and that began rift. That's when they started going down. Because it was a weird catering. They treated him like their baby, and it was weird. And it's almost kind of the same way they were doing Darrelle Revis because he was the greatest corner that they had. And for me, if they would have allowed Rex Ryan to have his way, to do what he was doing the whole time they were winning, and not allow Sanchez to be coddled and baby, they would have had a better successful career around that era. The issue with the Jets is they start over too much too. It looks good. If it messes up, they got to start over. Something got to start over. My issue with the Jets this year, why would you sign Justin Fields to a 2-year franchise quarterback tag? You gave him 2 years, $40 million. If anybody has any form of NFL intelligence, you know that a franchise tag is worth 1 year, $20 million. That's it. It's a lot of money for 1 year. That's why you don't have insurance. That's why you're not protected if you get hurt. And you're pretty much now broke if you get hurt. Because they give you the $20 million. You gave him 2 years, $40 million. You just franchise tagged him for 2 years. So you pretty much kind of told the fans exactly where this season was going. I don't. If you thought Justin Fields was supposed to come to the Jets and save them, you were sadly mistaken. If you thought, I thought there was going to be. I'm not going to lie. I did think it was going to be Aaron Rodgers. I did think that everything defensively, offensively was set up for him to just literally walk on the field, throw the ball, and win some games. I really did. And his old body couldn't get it done. And then now here we are with him in Pittsburgh not getting it done. So look, that's on him. And it just sucks because the Jets went that route, and now here we are again, starting over. Like, at this point, we all understand that the Jets will have a top 5 draft pick. They're going to draft a quarterback. We all know this. What we don't know is what this is going to do for the Jets in the future. They got 5 picks. They have 5 first-round draft picks, okay? That's from trading. Technically, I think they have 6 because they have theirs. All right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't draft any, unless they didn't have a first-round draft pick this year, but I think they have a total of 6. They got 5 via trade, but I think they have a total of 6. So we'll look into that. But as we can tell, what the Jets are going to do is try to start over. Do they need to do it with Eric Glenn? Hell no. He needs to go. They need to find another coach. I really wish they would go back and do Rex Ryan. I wish a coach can go back to a team and get a do-over. Rex Ryan would be great for the Jets. I'll be honest with you. Would he be good for the New York Giants? I think so, but I think he would just be. He was such a great Jet, man. I actually loved Rex Ryan as a head coach for the New York Jets. I didn't understand why he got fired. Like I said, I felt like the organization was babying the quarterback, and he disagreed with it, and that created a rift. And the rift created him losing his job after they started playing bad. Let's see. But yeah, I hopefully the Jets, like I said, they got 5 to 6 first-round draft picks. Hopefully they do something with it. My only issue with that is the Raiders had 5 first-round draft picks. The only name you remember from all that? Josh Jacobs. And he was one of the first of the 3 the first year because he was the second of the first. I think he was the second first-round pick. They had 3 that year and they had 2 the second year. That was the year they got Antonio Brown too. Nothing. The only thing you remember is Josh Jacobs. So having a bunch of first-round picks, really, it should mean something, but at times it cannot. So hopefully the Jets know what they're doing and will be able to make this organization great via getting in some young kids that know what they're doing, know how to do their job. Like, they have to have a good draft. No, look, if they're going to keep Eric Glenn on deck, they have to have an outstanding draft, meaning you got to give him everything he wants, because when it doesn't work, now he's out. Here we are again with the Jets starting all over again. And that's the part I don't want to happen. But as a Jets fan, you have to understand we could be looking at that era of being basically the Jets just not winning for a long time. I don't know. I'm not saying that they won't. I don't know. I know who doesn't need to be there. And if he's still there, and his direction could change when he gets the people he wants. That's again, we don't know. We can't really foresee the future in that light. I didn't care for the Eric Glenn hire. I don't think he's a good coach. Again, I think Justin Fields is doing this all on his own. I don't think Eric Glenn has any hands in this at all with these 2 wins that they've had. So we'll keep our eye on the Jets. They have a lot of draft picks going in. Will they keep them all? That's another question, because they could trade 1 or 2 of them and have more picks in the year next, and just get more picks for the draft next year in total. Who knows? Or they might hold on to all of them and get all the first-round picks they can get in the next 2 years. But again, think about that. 5 picks in 2 years. That's how long it's going to take to build this team, 3 to 4. Because those 2 years of those picks won't be developed until 2 years after. Then you got the picks coming in after them. They'll be right there when they're ready. You see, it's a process, guys. It's such a long process to rebuild. Go get a job. I cook in the kitchen. Come eat. I promise you'll never go eat anywhere else. Go get a job. Man, I'm a cook. What you mean go get a job? Right? You people come on here. Not you people. This is the only person I actually had come on here and say some crap like that. Look, so he comes on here and says, you don't know nothing, you have no view. Sorry to the 8 people that are actually here with me. he says you guys aren't here. Niori, this dude, whoever is this Stan Hinkley. These are I call them earthworms because they only dig their head out of the dirt when they want to be annoying piece of crap. But yeah, this is actually the first one I've had, guys. How exciting! Oh, look. Oh, no, not you. As a fan. Oh, no, we already read you. What was the other one he said? Oh, this is the best one. This is the best one, guys. This is the best one. I know nothing. Well, from what I don't know, I could say nothing. Let's move on. L take. Which L take? Which take that was an L? He wants to trade him. Who? Bro, I hope you're ready to not talk about Kyler Murray. I know he's not hurt. I hope this isn't a Kyler Murray discussion. I know ain't nothing wrong with the fool. He's playing Call of Duty. Talking about I watch football. He's trash. Do you watch football? Oh, it's literally just you, so we can just skip over you. All right, let's go. Let's see. Kyler Murray can't see over the O-line. Oh, I know. He's about, what, 5 foot? Jacoby has 300 every game, and yet they can't win a football game. So, golly, if only I knew what I was talking about. Kyler Murray has never played 18 full weeks of football, but golly, if only I knew what I was talking about. Kyler Murray has never been a top 20 quarterback in the NFL his entire career, but golly, if only I knew what I was talking about. Ooh, here's another one. Kyler Murray has never won an MVP. Kyler Murray has never won Offensive Player of the Year. Kyler Murray has never won. Did he win Rookie of the Year? He might have won Rookie of the Year. Who can't win Rookie of the Year? Let's see. Kyler Murray can never sustain a complete drive. Kyler Murray can't win a playoff game. I can keep going, but all it would be is a bunch of Kyler Murray can'ts. Kyler Murray can'ts. I get it. You're an Arizona fan. I told you I like Arizona, and I told you the issue with Arizona is not the coach, not the players, not the defense. Kyler Murray, they ain't saying nothing about Jacoby Brissett. Nothing. I just said this team is a bad team right now because of what they've held on to, the financial incorrection of Kyler Murray. And until they let that go, they're going to be a losing organization. Not sure what else you want me to say. I don't know if I was supposed to praise Kyler Murray for the nothing that he does. I'm so confused. But again, he has higher stats in Call of Duty in November than he has in the NFL. As actually, show me the last time Kyler Murray's actually played football in November. Just I don't bad take. Hey, you sat here and said you're the only one commenting. Thank you for the comments. This guy. All right, let's see what we got. Brody, how we doing? Current wide receiver 1 and 2, Jamar Chase and Buka got a trade offer from Kyrie to get Rice. Would Rice be a big upgrade from Buka? With the connection with yeah, it kind of would, because I do have the Bucks kind of like not like dropping. I mean, I only had them with 7 wins this year. So, you know, they could hit a snag. This is the type of season they're going to be playing some tougher defense. Again, I got them beating the Bills, but the Bills going again. You know. But any games that they lose and have Mbuka, because let me see, what was Mbuka's stats in week 1? Or not week 1, last week. Where you at? They're going to try to trade Kyler Murray. Good luck. Good luck. The Raiders could use him. Oh my God, that's hilarious. There we go. All right, Luca, where you at? Rasheed Rice. He has 1 touchdown on the season. And ooh. That's a great game against New England, too. Let me ask you, what other running backs do you have? Because you're still keeping Mbuka, so you're going to have 3 receivers from what it looks like. You'll have Chase, you'll have Mbuka, and then you'll have Rice, which you can put in flex. But what does your running back room look like? Because if you have a weak running back room, you don't want to get rid of Kyron. Especially with them getting ready to go into the playoffs here, you're going to see the Rams leaning on the running game a little bit more here. Let's see, Nico, I won and I'm 7-3. Okay. But my 12-man team I lost and I'm 7 because of Kincaid and Tyron Tracy. But the other guy had, I did say who lost to Jonathan Taylor this week. Dang, that's got to suck. 50 points. Oh my God, he went off. What a game. Okay. So you're 7-3 in this league. So okay. I like the trade though. It keeps you afloat. So you're well into the playoffs, by the way. You can even give up a loss. You'll be fine. I miss Brawley. Oh yeah, that's why I asked him too. Yeah, who else does he have a running back? You see, you have Cook, Javonte Williams, and Barkley. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. You got 3 good running backs. That's absolutely fine. Try to see if you can. Oh, he wants Kyron though. He doesn't want, because that's what he tried to do. He's requesting Kyron Williams for Rice. So I was going to try to do Javonte Williams, but if he's requesting Kyron, he's giving you Rice. That's fine. That's a good trade. Again, that gives you another wide receiver, and you have good running backs as well. So that's fine. Keep Cook, Barkley. It's up to you if you prefer trading Javonte or Kyron, but for Rice, that's a steal. Exactly. Same thing. But I think my thing is, since he requested Kyron, I wouldn't poke the bear and change it for Javonte. You know what I mean? Because it's not like you're going to be running Javonte every week. You're going to run 2 running backs every week. What you can do now is you can run 3 wide receivers every week at the flex position. So with this trade, I would actually sacrifice Kyron Williams to get Rashee Rice. Niori, how we doing? Hopefully we won, Niori. Oh, I think you're tethering. I know you lost. I think you had 5 losses last week, so hopefully we didn't lose this week. Tell me how you did. Let's see, Brawley. Yeah, I prefer to trade Kyron. However, it doesn't seem like I'm upgrading much going from Mbuka to Rice. I'm strongly considering it. Are you 2 in the same league? Let's see. I upgraded from Amika to JSN. Nice. But I had to get rid of RJ Harvey. Okay. Who did you get rid of him for? Did we win this week? That's the question, Niori. Did we win this week? No. Ain't no way. I know that hurt, bro. I know that hurt. I know that. I know you salty. Oh, man. I'm sorry, bro. Dang. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't play that child predator game. No, we don't do that over here. No, sorry. That's a no. Roblox needs to be investigated and needs to be shut down. No, ain't no Roblox allowed over my house. We don't do that crap over here. Fortnite, pimp. And Mika plus RJ Harvey for JSN. Okay. So you're currently full. And I'm assuming you actually played the two best players back to back. I think that's what you said a few weeks ago. That's where you had to end up playing the next 2 weeks. And you put up 169 and still lost. I know that sucks, bro. All right. Well, we're not out yet. We only at 6. We're not out yet. What we got to do, we got to find a way to go on a run for about 4 games. You do have to go on a 4-game win streak. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. You cannot lose another game. We have to go on a streak. So hopefully with this trade, like you said, we're going all in. And hopefully with this trade, we can get the job done and go on. Like I said, we got to go on a 4-game winning streak. Oh, dang. He must be, he's got to be the best team in the league if he's dropping that kind of points. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, yeah, Niori, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We have to win the next game. Niori, we gotta win 4 games in a row, buddy. We gotta win 4 games. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. In order to make it to the playoffs this year, we got to win them 4 straight games. So hopefully, the team. Can I ask you a question? Did you have Henderson on your team for the Patriots? You didn't trade him away, did you? Because this is about to be the time where the Patriots start unloading him. Team is okay. You got him still. Okay. You still got Travion. All right. So you got Bijan, Travion, Nico, JSN, Josh Allen, and Tyler Warren. You got a team. You're gonna need Josh Allen to perform this week because I have him losing to the Bucks, but you're gonna need him to perform an amazing comeback game. He's gonna have to give you like 38. He's got to set you up right. Josh Allen's got to get you to be. He's got to be in the 30-point range for you in order for you to win this week. That has to happen. Will he do it? The Bucks play a cover 2 defense. I'm not going to be too surprised if he does do it. Will they win? I don't know. We don't give a damn if the Bills win. What we need Josh Allen to do is put up 30 points, and whatever happens after that, we gives a crap. We just need about 35 points from Josh Allen. That's what we need this week. Team I'm playing this week, he has Rashid, CD, and Waddle. Son of a dude. All 3 of those teams are playing against teams that they're going to beat. Rashid Rice and them are going to beat the Broncos. Miami is going to beat Washington. And the Cowboys are going to beat the Raiders. What we can pray for is that they lean on the run in all of these games. That's literally what we have to pray for. Not one of these receivers can go off. Not one. We have to lean on the fact 20 points, 15, 17, okay. But nobody can get over 24. Like, you're done if that happens. You're cooked. He has ETN and Kyron. So again, for the receivers that are on this team, we have to basically pray to the football gods of the Most High that hold our teams in every palm to allow not one catch to go for a touchdown, and for those receptions to stay under 4. And for those yards to stay anywhere between 30 and 50. Okay? That's what we have to pray for so that way you can win. Because, golly, if these dudes got like 5 catches each, you're cooked. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're going to be cooked, buddy. And you know what? That's fine. You're just going to be right here with Coach on the couch, and we will just be watching everybody else win and lose. And then, Niori, we're just going to get you ready for next year, pimp. We're just going to get you ready. That's all we're going to do. Because even after the season is over, Coach is still here. I'm here when the Super Bowl ends. I'm here when the off season begins. I'm here for free agent frenzy. I'm here for trades. I'm here for the draft. I'm here for schedule predictions. I'm here for training camp. I'm here for everything. I'm here for it all. Okay. So you will have Coach all through your life. All right, guys. So thank you guys for a good show today. We went through half of those craps with some garbage, so we won't go back to that. But thank you guys for tuning in and showing up. We had a short week this week. Again, had Veterans Day, celebrating that with the family. Me and my wife are both veterans, so we celebrated yesterday. That's why I didn't have a show yesterday. But we did cover our games from last week today, and we covered the games for this week today. Plead to the NFL to flex the Rams and Seahawks game. Flex the Rams and Seahawks game. By golly, flex it onto a Monday Night Football game. We do not want to see Cowboys and Raiders on Monday night. Please, NFL, flex the game. My God. Let's see. Playing the three worst teams to the end of the season. That's what we need. That's what we need, okay? We got to get through this week of these receivers, and then we got to put belt to ass the last 3 weeks. This is going to be tough, Niori, okay? This is going to be tough. But what we have to understand, what we have to do, set your lineup. Don't tether that thing. Just understand who you go and play, lock it in, and just set it and get ready to go. That's all you can do. That's all you can do and pray. The division leader is 6-4. Y'all have a tough league. That's a tough league. Normally division leaders can be only having like 2 losses, but to have 4 losses at this part of the season, that's actually really good because he can be taken down. He has 4 losses already. He can actually be taken down. Your league could flip if he loses 2 games out of this. There are only 4 games left. So this league could flip. So that's good. So you've got to win. This week is very, very, very important for us, Nori. You got to get this win this week. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back next Tuesday for our recap of week 11, and we'll be back Wednesday for week 12, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm getting ready to switch over to my other streaming event and stream Fortnite. So if you guys want to come over there and kick it with Coach and talk football, you can. I will be doing that till about 1:30 when I got to pick up my daughter from school. So I will start streaming in about 15 minutes. So yeah, if you want to come over and hang out with Coach and continue to talk football, come hop over to Twitch where I stream and enjoy some more of Coach's time. Okay? New York comes over there all the time. All right, guys, I love you. See you next week. Coach is out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.